Ah, Radio1Guy. Sorry, I was downstairs. Oh, I forgot something. Hold on a sec. Hey, there we go.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Radio1Guy. Yeah. Radio1Guy. Radio1Guy. Hey, thanks for tuning in, friends. Nice to see you. Welcome to the program.
Hey, that one guy. What you got there?
What we got here? I think we all know what we got here. We got the last show of the tour. Oh, yeah. Radio1Guy. Ooh. Tomb Sweeping Week is over. Yes, James. From Facebook. The pics, apparently, have been sent. Hey there, YouTube. Wow, look at that. Nobody says receiving transmission. London Dobbs says yay first. Right after first. Radio1Guy.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Artemis says the show last night was the best. I think so. I think actually last night was my favorite show of the whole tour. I just think I was loose. I was loose as a goose. And I was funny as a bunny. And I was quick as a fox. Radio1Guy. Nick Hoops says your live shows have been amazing, brother. Once you're in the area, me and the whole family are getting tickets. Thanks. Well, before we come to your area, you can always watch them here. Although not for a little while now, because this is the last show of the tour. Yesterday was. And for that, I apologize. Only a little bit, though, because boy, do we need a break. It's been a long one. Radio1Guy. It's been a long one. And I've enjoyed seeing y'all's. And I've enjoyed seeing all these beautiful places all over the US of A. And a little bit of Canada too, eh? We were up in Toronto. And we were in London, Ontario. And we got new swag.
Fresh slabs.
Ooh, and we got some nice gifts from some of yous. Some fresh slabs, indubitably, indeed. Peter asks a very relevant question. Where's the butt noggin going to broadcast from? Well, if you're asking about right now, let me tell you. One last time, Airbnb has come through, but not without the help of the nice folks at the Valley Bar in Phoenix, Arizona, which is where we played last night. And they turned us on to a nice fella who has a Airbnb in suburban Phoenix with a driveway and a window in which to put our Ethernet cable into the router in question so we can go live to you. So the van is running, and for the very first time, we are running the air conditioning instead of the heater. That's right. It's hot. It's hot here in Phoenix. In the 90s, which we've yet to experience. This has been a very frigid tour, my friends. Frigid tour. Taylor Couch from Facebook asks, have you considered giving magic pipe lessons? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. You don't really want to learn how to play this thing. It only leads to heartbreak. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be that one, guys. They're never at home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Not true. James says, I couldn't find that electrotheremin documentary you were talking about in the last show. I don't remember what it's called. I can tell you, James. Look up Theremin. That's literally what it's called. Theremin, the documentary about Leo Theremin and the instrument, the theremin. And there you go. Radio1Guy. Strassionic. Oh, hello, Earth's Moon 42. We got to hang out with Earth's Moon in Taos, New Mexico. We also got to hang out with Dr. Cheeks. Hello, Dr. Cheeks. And Big Vivens, of course. And Cosmic Chemist. They were all part of my magic show. How fun and beautiful that was for me to get to hang with family. And Strassionic says, that pipe looks daunting to play. How correct you are, dear Strass. Tyler Griffin asks a very apt question on our Facebook page. He says, are you still going live even though the tour's over? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we are. Yeah, we're not going to miss a beat. I think Mondays are going to be our new official days, even though it doesn't say that on our Radio1Guy page, but it's gonna. Me and the Mindbender here, Yes, I can hear what you're thinking right now, Dr. Cheeks. And boy, is it embarrassing. So I won't tell nobody. Radio1Guy. But yes, Mondays, ladies and gentlemen, Mondays are the official day. If we don't miss a single Monday being on the road, I don't think we're gonna miss a single Monday being back at the lab in the VEG.
Bringing the gnar from the VEG.
I think it'll be easy. Ooh, I think it'll be easier. Pretty sure. As best as I can tell. Yeah, I got big plans, my friends. I got big plans for the studio in the VEG. Me and the Mindbender been discussing a little bit. Plan of attack. And coming off of a tour like this, it's always, to break the fourth wall a little bit, it's always tempting to crawl under a rock. But it's hard to come back from said rock. That's the only, that's the only difficult thing. Mike Redhawk from Facebook says, when you come through Fort Collins, let's have a beer. Well, all right. That's easy. That's an easy thing to talk me into. Although, when I'm on the road playing gigs, I don't have a beer too much. But maybe if I'm just coming through, I'll sit and have a beer with you. And we can talk about magic pipes. Yes, we can. Radio1Guy. Yes, we can.
Hey, that one guy, what you got there? Now you're rocking with the guy. Radio1Guy.
Caleb, good to see you, friend. Are you gonna bring back the smoke coming out of the pipe for the next tour? Sing it on the epic DVD of yours. I just got it a few weeks ago, and I admit it was awesome. Aw, as you are. Thank you, Caleb. Very kind. Yes. God, let's write that one down, Mindbender. Yeah, we're gonna do the smoke. I got a lot of ideas for the magic pipe, actually. Oh, Big Vivens is sleeping. Dr. Cheeks. Well, we won't wake him. What a sweet man that is, Big Vivens. It was so great on this tour, I must say, to get to meet y'alls. So many of yous coming up saying, hey, that one guy, I'm Dr. Cheeks on Twitch, or hey, that one guy, I'm Big Vivens on Twitch, or hey, that one guy, I'm Strassionic. Hey, that one guy, I'm American Voyager. Hey, that one guy, I'm Corpse Creator. And all these different towns and all these different places. It's quite overwhelming and beautiful of an experience to experience.
And a hot sauce.
That's what Tanner Duncan on Facebook says. Let me show you that again.
And a hot sauce.
And then Chris J. O'Connor says, let's see a rabbit from your hat again, not a bird. All right, let me try. Ah, shoot. Sorry. I tried for a rabbit. It was a bird. I tried for you guys. You see? Told you.
I got Ben's magic pipe-o-matic, bringing the gnar from the vague. Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not. But it works.
And Steve Ruiz from Facebook says, exclusive business. Radio1Guy. And then Peter, oh, I won't say it. He told me not to say his name. All right. Radio1Guy. I won't. Jake Willis. Hey, Jake, I got my 2 hats. Hey, actually, you know what I also got? You kept asking about my gloves, too. I feel like I kept half-assing it. I'm not going to do that no more. Even though I like it half-fast. That one guy likes it half as fast, half-assed.
But it works. But it's fun. Deep cuts. Finish it.
Radio1Guy. Susan Day says, hello. Watching from Oregon. Hello, Susan Day. Say hello to your beautiful state for me. I'll be there this summer. I'm playing at Fairy Worlds again, as it looks like, and I can't wait. I love that thing. Love it. American Voyager. See, we were just talking about you. Just talking about you. Yes, we were. Landon Dobbs from YouTube says, are you going to continue to do the shows? Yes, I was just talking about that, but I'll bring that up a lot because I know people come and go on these things here on the old broadcast. Hello from a beautiful Tuesday morning from Turkey. Ah, bless you. Thanks for tuning in, Allie. Good to see you again, my friend. Stan Card says, hey now. And then Jake Willis is answering R.C. Diaz's question about the green screen suit, which Jake is correct. I am not wearing a green screen suit. The Mindbender just decapitates me before each show, and so's my skull back on Tuesday morning. First thing, too. I say, hey man, a little help over here? And he says,
exclusive business.
You know how it goes. Radio1Guy. Seems legit. You're correct. Dane Searing says, watching from Michigan. Rad stuff, man. Thank you. Oh, we're happy to give it. We're happy to give it. It's emotional, I gotta say. It's been a big tour. For those of you not fully aware. Oopsie. Radio1Guy. Hello. We can.
Hi.
Hello.
My mommy told me to call you. Hi. Mommy. You're talking on the phone. Hi.
Hi. Okay. Just.
You know what?
What's that?
I like ice cream.
Say that again. I'm having trouble hearing you. Uh-oh. We can't. Radio 1 Guy. I can hear you. Radio 1 Guy. Might be Elmo. It's hard to tell. Hold on a second. Just adjusting the volume a little bit. Radio.
Can I come over and play?
Yes, you can come over. That's good. That was a good phone call. Thank you, guys. That was a Las Vegas area code too. So that means we're gonna see you soon, my friends. We're headed home. Back to the Veg. Stressionic says hard to hang up on a kid even if it's a recording. I know, cute kid indeed. Earth's Moon 42. Oh, it was so fun to hang out with you. We got to see Earth's Moon in Austin, Texas, which was an awesome gig. That was another one of my favorites. And Taos, of course, that was fun. I think towards the end of the tours, my two faves were Austin and Phoenix. Boy, Phoenix last night was a barn burner. And luckily we were, broadcasting. We were broadcasting that one. That one came out good. Good Lord, that one came out good. Radio 1 Guy. Tinker Rat, there you are. Tinker Rat from our Twitch page says, I just posted some fan art for you on your page. Just finished.
Electrical Rabbi, finish it.
Thank you for finishing it.
Finish it.
That makes one of us. I'll try to finish it. I got big plans to finish things, my friends. I feel like if I proclaim them here for you, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Ooh, Jake Willis from our Facebook page says, I bet Celine Dion can't wait for you to get back home to her in Vegas. She has the comfiest sofa and the best Wi-Fi. How correct you are, Jake Willis. And that's all I need. All I need is a comfy sofa, some blazing Wi-Fi, and I'm fine. Why don't you get a job, Spicoli? Ha! All I need is some blazing Wi-Fi, a comfy sofa, and I'm fine. Radio 1 Guy. Fisheth the Van says, thanks for the stream last night. Paxa Wallop was effing stellar, indubitably. I think you spelled that right, actually. Yes, that was fun. I'm so glad we broadcasted that one last night. That was kind of one of the more epic ones. The crowd was so live, and they were feeding me good energy. It was feeling good. Boy, oh boy, was it. Boy, oh boy, was it. Oh, and I had an amazing Magic Mustache Club magic show before that one. We had a record-breaking turnout for that one. So thanks, you guys, for any of you that came to that one that happened to be watching. I showed them all how to do that. I showed them all how to do this. Whoops. It's funny that that's the one that popped, because you guys know that the Ace of Hearts has the nicest butt. Yes, it does. Yeah, that was good. Tinker Rat, that's what she said. I know. Yes. That was, that's what she said was spoken last night ad nauseum. And I mean that in the goodest way. The goodest way. Steve Ruiz from Facebook says, will you have a live DVD? Yes, I will, because yes, I do. But the one I have is actually kind of old. I'm actually going to do a new one. The one I have is kind of old, meaning I was kind of young. So I'm going to have a new one, which is me being kind of old. So it'll be new. Because what's old is young again, my friends. What's old is new again. Which is new will be old. And what's old is new. Hey, you got your old in my new. You got your new in my old. Yes, we will. I know. No, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Yes. Yes, Matthew. His Airbnb is tight. Thank you. This is correct. Aw, hello, Shirley. Shirley from Facebook says, "Hi, Mike." Who's Mike? Thanks for bringing your show live on Facebook. Wow, it has come a long way since the first Magic Pipe days. Love the 3-screen editions. You're not getting older. You're always getting better. Aw, thanks. No. Us wizards, we're not in our prime till we got a little gray right here. Us wizards aren't in our prime till we got a little of this going on. And as I was telling folks last night, I'm about a level 6.5, and this summer, me and the Mindbender are going to get cracking, hopefully, and get some stuff done, and maybe I can graduate to level 7 if the Wizard Council so bequeaths. Excuse me. Mr. John M. Quiggins, good to see you, brother, says, Mr. Chaos Beard is going back to his hobbit hole. Now, I am. We're going back to the hobbit hole tomorrow. This is how dedicated we are to Radio 1Guy. We played in Phoenix last night, and though Vegas is only a few mere hours away, we decided it would be better to stay here, acquisition our internet, park the car, fire up the 1500-watt pure sine wave inverter, and go live. For you guys, Radio 1Guy. Here we are, too. And we'll broadcast tonight. And then first thing tomorrow, we'll probably head back. Not first thing. Who does anything first thing? First thing for us is like 4 in the afternoon. And lucky for us, Phoenix brings it proper. Phoenix brings it proper.
Put this in your magic pipe and smoke it. Naturally processed. V60 single origin third wave.
Yeah, this is the spot right here, and they are right next to a skateboard shop. And I came dangerously close to buying some brand new wheels and some Bronson bearings too. I know what you're thinking. Bronsons.
Straight from Valhalla, 169, straight from Valhalla. Need some of those Valhalla bearings. Some Bronsons. 160 straight from Valhalla. Need some of those Valhalla bearings. Some Bronsons. Need some straight from Valhalla. Straight from Valhalla.
Whoa. No way. See, 1-inch hardware. Rails. No way. See, the kids don't even know yet. No way. See,
the kids don't even know yet.
When I was a kid, this is what it was about. No way.
Bingaman. What do you say about Bingaman? Bingaman.
Whoa. I'm just saying. Rolling. Independent. This is
Full pack.
everyone loves it. It's the smell of vinyl. So vinyl is like a record player. A record. We like vinyl. So this is an empty box. I don't even know what this is. Yeah, okay. No way. Wow, no way.
See, the kids don't even know yet.
See, the kids don't even know yet.
Radio 1Guy.
Scratching.
Dave Decker from Facebook says, "Hi, Radio 1Guy from Annapolis." That's a tongue twister. Let me try that again. Hi, Radio 1Guy from Annapolis. One more time. Hi, Radio 1Guy from Annapolis. There we go. You ever have so much caffeine that it's not enough? That's where I am right now. One more sip of the single origin third wave. Try that again.
Naturally processed V60 single origin third wave.
Boy, oh boy, is it good. Now this is they got a few of these here in the the greater Phoenix, Arizona area here, in the areas here, and it's good stuff. Highly recommended. Man, that fixes everything. God, I feel better already. Okay. Yes, we do. Jeff Brown from Facebook says, just had my appendix removed. Anyone got dibs? Send it to us. If no one else has dibs, we will gladly take it. You can send it to, of course, 201 South Las Vegas Boulevard, number 1904, Las Vegas, 89101. Send it in one of those FedEx refrigerated envelopes, though. Nothing's worse than getting a warm appendix in the mail. Good Lord. Ow. Radio1Guy. Jeff Brown says 25 years coffee free. Sorry, folks. That's okay. I ain't pushing this on nobody. We all got our quirks. We all got our vices. We all got our twists and turns along the way. Radio1Guy. Lukey Fur says, come to Mexico. That sounds like fun. Tell me where to go and I'll be there. Tell me which city to play in and where's the gig. Tell me where's the coffee shop and where's the gig. That's all I need to know and I'll be there.
Naturally processed V60 single origin third wave.
Artemis says gross. I know. I didn't mean that about the appendix, by the way. I don't really want to get it in the mail. Don't send me nothing gross. Life's hard enough as it is. Radio1Guy. Rich Back on Facebook says, seriously, how'd you get out of my head? Crawled out your ear, brother. Yes, we did. Java or bust, indeed. Indeed, Earth's moon. There we go. There we go. And Xavier says kafef. It's the best kind. They have that here too. Riverfest. Ooh. Yes. Bruce Rowley from Facebook says, follow the Yellow Brick Road to Riverfest in Wichita, Kansas this summer. I will if you will. Product placement.
Radio1Guy, bringing the gnar from the vague.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We can't help it. Kevin Walters says, much love from Delaware. We spent so much time on the East Coast. That was a blast. Had a great gig in Baltimore, had a great gig in Philly. Had a good one in New York City, too. That one's always a little rough. It's a bit rough. This time it was easy. For some reason, it was easy to park. It was easy to load in, even though we didn't have much time to do nothing. We set up quick, and then we played, and then we had to tear down quick, and then we had to go get pierogies quick, and then head out of town. Edmonton, Alberta, do a shout out for your Canadian homeboys. All right, Jaden Nichols, I'll do that for you. Radio1Guy. Hello, Edmonton. And hello, Alberta. As a province, stellar place, if I may be so bold. Ashley Royhill says, I want to learn a Yiddish phrase or word. Can you teach me, please? Let me think of a good one. I got one. Oy vey mir. Just look in the mirror and say it. And think about spoiled gefilte fish. That'll pull out your inner yid. And once I get my real rabbi license online, I'll be able to teach you more. I promise. Radio1Guy. Once I get I'm getting my rabbi license online. It's like a 6-month. It's a 6-month program. I'm only really doing it so they don't make me take my hat off in the steakhouses. I could say, sorry, it's all business. Here's my rabbi license. It's legit. Read it and weep.
Single origin, third wave, V60, naturally processed.
You know how it goes. You're welcome, Ashley. No. Thank you. John M. Quiggin says, I'm an ordained minister through the Church of the Spaghetti Monster. Yes, actually, Jake Willis is also an ordained minister at the Universal Life Church. He officially made me a rabbi, whatever you call that, when you make somebody something with your official whatevers. And that's pretty good, but I want more. I need the certificate, even though the 6-month program probably won't hold up in court, but it may be good enough for, I don't know, at least for the steakhouses. And, you know, I'm mostly in this for the beards and the hats anyways, but...
Naturally processed.
Radio 1 Guy. A lot of it. Dave Decker asks, do you write all the background music? I write a lot of it. This one's mine. That one's mine. That one's not.
Feel the funk, yo.
That one's not, but I like that one.
Flow.
Okay, now a waltz seal call solo. From Bavaria.
This one either.
Get it.
Sorry.
Okay, now a waltz seal call solo. From Bavaria. Okay, now a waltz seal call solo. From Bavaria. Okay, now a waltz seal call solo. From Bavaria. Okay, now a waltz seal call solo. From Bavaria.
Yeah. It's a mix of stuff. It's a mix. Radio 1 Guy, as you can see. Oh yeah, I'll jam some more in a bit. Just getting warmed up. Mackenzie asks, are you coming back to Floyd Fest? Maybe. I gotta talk him into it. That was fun. I want to do that again. I wants to. Radio 1 Guy. Shirley asks, when isn't it coffee o'clock? You got me on that one because it always kind of is here. Always kind of is here, although I probably got to pull back on my intake just a hair. It's, we've been doing the old stay on the road for 4 months, play every single night, jet fuel in the morning, jet fuel in the afternoon, coffee. The coffee intake has been quite fierce. So, yeah, I'm going to probably have to rethink things, maybe get a little more sleep, a little less coffee, and it absolutely makes its own sauce.
And a hot sauce.
Radio1Guy. Brett Allen says, I know you were just here, but I missed out. Come back to Chicago sometime soon, please. And no. Thank you. Yes, I know. I'll get back there. That's the hardest part about touring, is everybody misses it. And then you're all like, yeah, but I was just there. Yeah, but I just drove all the way there. And I set up all my stuff. And I troubleshot and was troubleshooting the supercomputer and the 3 projectors and the triple wide images and the MIDI mapping. And I got it all to work. And then I did impossible things, like sing impossible songs. And though everyone thought it was weird, I pulled impossible things out of my impossible beard. And everybody liked it. And then I was on my way, and then somebody emailed me and said, hey, when you coming back? I missed it. And I was like, oh, Radio1Guy. Genesis Joy says, Project Earth Mike. Yes, I got to do that one. I got to talk to my homies over there. I got to talk my way back into that world. I love it. I miss it. I'll work on that one. Tristan says, Amai says, one song. I got to find my sign. Actually, I think it's in the front of the van. I'll find it later. Radio1Guy. Thanks. I appreciate that. Jerry says you really should have stayed long enough to give everyone in Chicago a chance to see you. I know. And Chicago is one of those special places too. I gotta say, I loves it there. We had an amazing Airbnb experience in Chicago. We're gonna go back there, maybe just to hang. And actually, my logic guru lives there. That's where I study. That's where I study how to do this stuff.
Rainbows on demand.
Thanks, Ardness. Ardness from Facebook says, loved the story you shared when you got pulled over for playing with your cards in Australia. Yes, that's a story I love telling at the Magic Mustache Club pre-show magic show that I do. It's a close-up magic show with cards and coins, and I tell that story because it involves this right here. Yes, it does. You guys are so nice. Airbnb 5 stars. I know. No, we got. They loved us in Chicago. They were very, very nice to us there. Indubitably, they were.
Magic Pipe-O-Matic. Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Radio1Guy. Radio1Guy.
Till you feel it, y'all. Get down, y'all. Get down. Get up, y'all. Get down. Get down. Get it. Feel the funk, y'all.
Radio. One guy. Radio. One guy. Good to see you all. Our Twitch channel's going nuts. I appreciate y'all showing up and saying, hey, Radio One Guy's got answers to your question. Salami pastrami sandwich on Twitch says, what do you think of Ween? You know the answer to that. That's an easy question. Radio. Whoops. One guy, and if you're interested, we are taking your calls. As always, Mindbender, flash that number on the screen. Cyber 1000 says, this is amazing, One Guy. Thank you, my friend. We appreciate that. Realms asks, Radio Guy, do you listen and enjoy Spongle at all? And yes, the answer to that is I do. We played together. We actually played a gig together last summer at Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado. True story. All the other things I said were a lie, but that's true. Radio. One Guy. You are welcome.
Now you're rocking with the guy. Radio One Guy.
Yeah. Yes, Realms, we appreciate the hookup. Indubitably. Argnus on Facebook says, shout out to the Mindbender. Of course. He says, your butt crack is amazing. And he's right. Radio One Guy. Thanks, Ardenus. James Edgy says, yes. I absolutely dig your style, man. Keep spreading the love. Of course, Andrew. That's why we're in this business. And thank you guys for coming to all the dates that you did. We just did a 74 gig tour straight through. We only took Mondays off to do this, and we do this every Monday. So please join us. We're about to go back to the Vague.
Bringing the gnar from the Vague.
And when we get back there, we won't be broadcasting from the van no more, which is what we're doing now. For those of you that didn't know, we are from the back of our van. We have a full green screen studio back here, and we run the engine, which powers the 1500 watt sine wave inverter, which powers the supercomputers, that's plural, which powers the lights, which powers the cameras, and we have a 200-foot Ethernet cable that runs inside the Airbnb that we rent for the moment, and we go live. Oh yeah, this is straight from the van noggin.
Bringing the gnar from the Vague.
And of course, we'll keep doing that. That's a promise. That is a promise. So tune in here every Monday. Radio One Guy. Steve Ruiz asks, are your foot pedals triggered when you release step off of them? No. They mostly just get stepped on. Like that. Mostly kick drums. kick, drums. Radio1Guy. Ah, shoot. Lost that one. We had a phone call. That's okay. I got my things a little funky. Let me make sure this works. It does. And it does. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Radio1Guy. There it is. There it is.
I can't tell you. Doing voices myself.
Ma made me mo moo. Ma made me mo moo.
Ma made me mo moo.
Ma made me mo moo.
Ma made me
45 years. What was that? Well, I'm sure you've heard.
Ma made me mo moo.
Radio1Guy. Straight from the butt noggin. So glad to have you guys here. Of course.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Because it's fun.
But it's fun.
Radio1Guy. Radio. One guy. Amanda Anderson from Facebook says, I love Monday Night Radio. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. Radio. One guy every Monday night. We appreciate that, Amanda. Good to see you. Good to see all y'all. Good to see all y'all. Radio. One guy, this is my new Monday night ritual. Thank you, Mike. Mike from Facebook says that. That's funny, because I'm Mike too. I'm Mike from Facebook. Right here, right now. Radio. One guy. Sorry I missed a couple phone calls there. I just got all jamming away, and I couldn't miss it. We got phone calls that we can take if you're all inclined on dialing. Of course, 702-825-1479. If that's your cup of tea, we'd love to hear from you. And if not, don't sweat it. But if so, let it. Radio. One guy, we love it. That's right, that's how we roll. Live from the back of the van. Right here. Wow, those tablas go hard, don't they? Radio. One guy. Mr. Finster 12345 from our Twitch channel says, Radio Gaga. Oh, how right you are. Oh, how right you are. Indubitably.
That's right, that's how we roll.
Sorry.
Dang, son, what's that slab?
Still figuring it all out.
The Mindbenders.
As we go.
Dig it in.
Because we dig it out.
Dig it out. Radio. One guy. Bringing the gnar from the vague.
Celestial Prairie Dog from our Twitch channel asks, if tea were a song, what would it be? I'd say it's an oolong, but not too strong. Take it from me. Radio. One guy. There we go. Getting our rhythm back. Getting our rhythm back. Radio. One guy, not too far. Not too far away. We're in Phoenix, Arizona tonight. In the back of our van. And we're all smelling oceanish because we got into a fish fight. And we do that whenever we can. We just played day 73 of our tour. A real live music tour. With the new Triple Fast Action 3.3 upgrade to the Magic Pipe. And, yes, this is dad rock. We all know that, though. We spent 2 hours on dad rock defining conversation. That was in Denver. That was about 2 weeks into the tour. Boy, we've made a lot of ground. Boy, we've covered a lot of ground. That's what I meant to say. Since then.
Hey, that one guy. What you got there?
Magic Pipe-O-Matics. Mr. Finster from our Twitch channel says, I slap you with my salmon. That's what you meant to say. Almond, but you got to put an S on there. That's how we make it proper. Proper.
Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not.
And that depends, my friends. Desert to desert tour. Dessert to dessert tour. Tinkerat, I like your fishies. Thank you for those. American Voyager. Wise words, my friend. Yes, we're now in the desert officially. We got to the Great American Southwest just last week when we played in Texas. We played in Austin, we played in Houston, we played in Dallas, and then we went west. Radio. One guy, I think we're tuning you in. Are you coming in? Can you hear us? I hope. Oh, good, good, good. There we are. Speak to me. Speak to me.
I was just wondering, I'm new to the show. What are you all about?
What are we all about? I can sum that up with 3 words. Radio. One guy. That's kind of it. Hope that's a good enough explanation. I don't have much more than that. It's just me and a magic pipe and a mind bender. Lots of buttons and lots of sounds. And of course, we're always transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
The only other question I have is,
how did you start a radio show? Because I have an epic idea for one, and I want to transform somebody with what I have to say.
Ah, you mean transform people, like transform them when they talk? Is that what you're asking?
Transform your mind. Let them think outside of the box we're all put in.
When we are born.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Well, you know, in terms of starting a radio show, all you got to do is just do it. That's all you got to do. And then maybe, you know, it takes a few cords and cables and butt noggins.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
But if I could give you a little advice, I'd say just go ahead and do it. And, you know, I never plan anything. I just wing it. I'm an improviser, and we're all improvisers. We're humans. And that's how we get through life, is by improvising. So I'd say just go for it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do, and thank you so much. I've enjoyed talking.
Well, I've enjoyed you calling in. If you wouldn't mind, this is a little tradition we do here on Radio 1 Guy. On the way out, can you go, ow?
Ow!
Oh, that was perfect. Feel free to call in anytime. We do this every Monday, and I appreciate that. We'll talk to you soon. Yeah. Ooh, that was fun. Thanks for calling. Thanks for calling. Any of you are welcome to do so. 702, that's a Vegas prefix. 825-1479. Radio 1 Guy. Third wave.
Rainbows on demand. Third wave. Single origin. V60. Naturally processed.
Naturally processed. And that's the way we like it. Because that's the way it is. It was fun to think back to the middle of the tour and these radio shows that we do every Monday. We were actually giving away tickets to shows, but we can't do that anymore because the shows are over. We've played them all 73 of them. I know I keep changing that number. I think we actually counted it out as 73. I was saying 78, which is a bit of an exaggeration. I think it was Earth's Moon that actually had the correct number. It's 73, but technically 74 because the Mindbender pointed out that we played 2 nights in Thomas, West Virginia. So that makes it official. Oops, hold on, let me try that again. There we go. Radio 1 Guy. That makes it official. And that's how we do it. Here. For you. Every Monday. This Monday, we're in the back of the van in Phoenix, Arizona. Beautiful suburban Phoenix. And there's lots of good-looking restaurants open late. So we're going to do just fine tonight. I have a feeling. And we're going to try to do things earlier on the whole on these Monday nights. It was easy on the East Coast. We could always start at 10 p.m. or 11. But now that we're back Pacific Standard Time, I think we're going to have to do it a little bit differently. Radio 1 Guy, we're tuning you in. Can you hear us? Hello.
I can hear you.
We can hear you. Hold on, let me adjust the antenna a little bit. Okay, there we go. What's the word?
Man,
North Carolina.
One more time, sorry. Say that again.
Calling in from North Carolina.
How's North Carolina?
Monday, saying hi.
We were just there, we miss
Just
it.
a little bit of rain today, but usually it's really pretty.
Not bad though, not bad?
Coast. Yeah, it's great.
Beautiful.
Digging your show, man. Just tuned in for the first time.
Oh, well, thank you, my friend.
Liking a lot.
We have fun doing it. We do this every Monday, so feel free to join us any old time. What city in North Carolina?
Actually, Moorhead City, right here on the coast.
Oh, beautiful. Is that near near Wilmington?
Actually, we're about an hour and a half from Wilmington.
Okay, not too far.
I'm familiar with the area pretty well. Yeah.
That's the one I know because I've played.
Wilmington's great.
I used to play at the old Soapbox in Wilmington, North Carolina, back in the day, before they closed it. That ain't there no more, unfortunately.
Very, very cool.
I wish it was.
Yeah, I have a band
actually. We planned some shows in Wilmington on June 6th and the 16th of July, actually.
Ah, beautiful. Which venue? Go ahead and plug it.
I'd have to look, but the name of the band is Bottom of the Bottle.
Bottom of the Bottle. Check them out because they're playing in Wilmington. What did you say, next week or the week after?
Actually, we'll be in Wilmington on 2 different dates, June 6th and July 16th.
Awesome.
So check us out at bottomofthebottleband.com.
Well, we will, my friend. We appreciate that.
Yeah, look us up, man. You might like our music. We'll be releasing the EP in the next couple months too. So
nice.
I'll definitely shoot you that.
Yeah, please do.
Sure.
Send me the EP. Send me a link. Send me a way I could listen digitally. That's the way I like to do it these days. Or if you happen to press vinyl, we collect vinyl. You can always send us vinyl. And we always, if you go to radio1guy.com, it's got our address. So feel free to send us. We're big vinyl heads over here. We like our fresh.
Oh yeah, man.
Fresh slabs.
Yes, sir. Vinyl is on the rise.
Oh yeah.
It's the new thing.
It is. It's the new thing. It's the new old thing, as they.
That's right.
As we should.
That's right.
As we should say. Well, we appreciate you calling in, brother. Oh yes, my friend here, Mr. Finster 12345 on our Twitch channel says, "Can we send CDs?" Yes, you can. We will send CDs. Hey, Mindbender, you got the address on there? You can put the address up there if you have it. If you don't, I can say it because I have it memorized. But my friend, thank you for calling in. We sure do appreciate this.
Yes, sir. I'll be checking out your show, man.
Please.
Now that I know you're on Mondays.
Every Monday night, and if you wouldn't mind, we have a little bit of a tradition here. If you could give us a big "ow" on your way out.
Ow.
Perfect. We'll talk to you soon, my friend.
All right, buddy.
Cheers.
Take care.
Take care.
Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not.
Ooh, wow. We're getting clean transmissions here. We're getting a solid feed. We're getting good sounds. Radio. One guy. I think we can read you. Uh-oh, I think. Hello. What's the word?
Hey. Thank you for taking this.
Of course. What's going on?
I really appreciate what you do. I really like seeing your lifestyle, the traveling around, the art, the backdrops, everything you do is just great, man.
Well, thank you. Those are very kind words. We're having fun doing them, but we also try pretty hard because it's it's hard work, but it's fun.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. Those are very kind words. And, we do it for you guys. But we also do it for us, because we're having fun doing it. That's for dang sure.
One guy.
Yeah, I feel appreciation is good to share when you can, and I feel like you need as much as you can get, so,
I agree. I think a little encouragement actually goes a long way in this in this crazy world we live in. So that's quite appreciated, my friend. Thank you for saying nice things to us.
You're welcome. Thank you for hosting the show.
You're so welcome. If you wouldn't mind, we have a little tradition on the way out. Could you give us a nice, big, long ow? Music to my ears, my friend. Thank you again for calling. Feel free to call in anytime. We will talk to you soon, my friend. Oh, you guys. Nice. I didn't know there were so many nice people in the world. I'm only finding out now. And all I had to do was a radio show every Monday night here on all the platforms we're simulcasting. If you're interested, radio1guy.com, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, Stethoscope, and Rotoscope. Radio 1 Guy. We love it. There we go. Thanks for calling in. This is usually where I'd be plugging my tour dates, but I'm not gonna because we don't have any because we just did them all. There are some summer dates though, so keep in mind some festivals and things, and then we'll probably do another little tour in the fall. Still talking about that, not sure yet. Gots to sleep a little bit first. We've been grinding away, my friends. And we sure do appreciate you supporting us and all the kind words. Yes, we do. Radio 1 Guy. Good times. Golden oldies. Chelsea Wallace from our Facebook channel says, "This is really calming to my soul." Well, thank you, Chelsea. I agree. That's kind of the vibe. Definitely the vibe. Yes, it is. And yes, we will. And yes, we are. From near and from far, from the back of the van noggin, I have a couple of photos we took of the actual green screen studio that we built in the back of this van for the mobile broadcast. Because for those of you that don't know, we've been on the road for 4 months. 4 months. For those of you that don't know, we've been on the road for 4 months. January, February, March, April, and now we're going home, back to the Vague. Las Vegas is the Vague.
Bringing the gnar from the Vague.
And that's what we plan to do, and we're going to keep doing Mondays when we get home. It might even look a little more pro, because we'll be setting up in the real studio. Though I will miss the back of the van, though it's a lot of work setting this thing up. And we always have to test everybody's patience because we leave the engine running to power all our equipment back here. And we usually set up in somebody's driveway here. From an Airbnb, as I've been improvising every night, as most of you might be aware of. Hopefully you are. I think you are. Oh, but you are. Oh, but you are. Radio 1 Guy. Ow. For those of you fully aware, that we set up a green screen studio, sorry, in the back of our van. And we booked Airbnbs every Monday so we can broadcast from the back of our van. And in order to do so, we've had to ask a lot of questions about the internet. You guys know the drill. Oh, Caleb's making a request. I'm gonna do that for. I'm gonna do that one for you. That's one of my favorite songs to do, actually. Caleb from our Facebook channel asks, "Can you do a little Bomb Dignity?" Yes, I can. Let me see if it works. This one's got some brutal sounds.
Now you're rocking with the guy. Radio 1 Guy. Bum bum dig bum bum dig bum bum dig
not as easy as it looks. Let's try that again.
I'ma get me some toast from Texas, and I'm gonna go get some breakfast. I'ma get me some toast from Texas, and I'm gonna go make us all some breakfast. I'ma get me some toast from Texas, and I'm gonna go get some breakfast. I'ma get me some toast from Texas, and I'm gonna go make us all some breakfast. I'ma get me some toast from Texas, and I'm gonna go make us all some breakfast.
Feel the funk, yo. Let it flow. I'm talking about the jungle book. Get down with the boogie set. Get down, set. Till you feel it, y'all. Get down.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty good. Oh, thanks, guys. Grant from Facebook asks, where's the couch? Good question. Somebody called me on my whole couch issue. Where were we? I can't remember. Jake Willis answers Chelsea Wallace's question and says, yes, the Radio 1 Guy show is archived on the page, but it's more fun live when you can chime in and request Hoagie Carmichael tunes. Yes, Jake Willis. Once again, you are correct. And Steve Ruiz says, fresh slabs for breakfast.
Fresh slabs.
Aww. First thing in the morning, most important meal of the day. Radio 1 Guy. Good stuff. Great times. Golden oldies. Who loves you, baby? Radio 1 Guy, that's you. Thanks, Ardenus. That's nice of you to say. Nice of you to say. Nice to see you. Radio 1 Guy, transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
And Grant from Facebook asks, where's the couch? I can tell you, but you have to answer my Facebook ad and meet me at the Sam's Club parking lot. And then the couch will be free. Radio 1 Guy, that's been an ongoing little thingy thing on the channel here for quite a while. Don't let the tablas fool ya. Radio 1 Guy, good times. It's not that easy, my friend. Not that easy. But it's fun.
But it's fun, but it's fun, but it's fun, but it's fun.
And you may think it's easy, but it's not.
But it's not, but it's not.
But luckily, we're in the back of the van, and it works.
But it works.
Yes, it does. Lucky for us. And lucky for you. And lucky for me, Phil Hyde says much love from Oregon. Thank you, Phil. We appreciate that. And Raja Lang Ellington says, later, Tater. Well, thank you, Raj. We'll see you next time. Please join in any old time. Grant, you're from Australia. Bless you. I miss it there. I used to go there twice a year. I used to go there. And I'd say, how you going, Brisbane? I'd say, y'all good, Wollongong? I'd say things like, no worries, Sydney. Sydney. I'd say things like, Byron Bay, Byron, Blues and Roots. I used to play all the festivals there. I got to get back there. I got to talk them into it. They loved me over there. Once upon a time. We'll do it again. Whoops. Almost lost my Jack of Hearts. Can't do that. Can't do that. Almost lost my Jack of Hearts. Radio 1 Guy. Jeremy says, hello from Louisville, Mississippi, only 12 hours from Wilmington, which is only 4 days from Phoenix, Arizona, which is where we are. But we were talking to Wilmington, and we were talking to upstate New York, and we were talking to, lots of places, lots of fun folks. You guys. Oh, there's the picture. Thanks, Mindbender. I can see it on the, that's the picture of the van noggin. Let me move my fat head for a sec. That's what the van looks like when we're about to broadcast. Trying to move out of the way. Watch this. Yes, impressive. The whole back of the van is equipment, and the whole middle of the van is a green screen studio where me and the Mindbender make the magics for you guys.
Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not. Electrical Rabbi.
Radio1Guy. Jonathan says, thank you, friend. Thank you. Lee Simpson says, hiya from the UK. Wow. Right on. We got UK up in this business. Nice to see you. My friends, we are driving around in our van.
Radio1Guy.
Well, not currently. We're parked right now, but
it's fun, but it's fun, but it's fun, but it's not, but it works.
but it works. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Brian Christopher from Facebook says, my Monday nights have never been better than they have the past few weeks. Thanks a bunch. Oh, you are so welcome, my friend. We couldn't do it without you. I'm just glad you're tuning in to Radio1Guy. We do this every Monday. Every Monday. And we are doing it from the van, which is the last time we'll be doing it from the van. Starting next Monday, we'll be in the new studio because we'll be home from the 4-month tour that we just did. 4 months. 4 months. Tour. Radio1Guy on the road for 4 months. Yes, it is, and yes, it was. Aw, Tinker Rat says, I'm in need of some of that one guy love. Missing my brother-in-law tonight. I hear you. I hear you, Tinker Rat. We're here for you. You know we are. And we're all in this together. That's on our Twitch channel. We're simulcasting. I know I keep saying that, but it's impressive what we do. Simulcasting across all platforms at once. In high definition, high audio quality. Bringing the gnar from the vague, and as always, transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Ashley Taylor Harris from our Facebook channel says, congrats on a successful tour. Well, thank you. It was successful. You know why? Because we survived. That's why. And to me, that is worth its weight in gold.
Radio1Guy, bringing the gnar from the vague.
Indubitably. What's happening, Captain? Says Kyle. Phil Hyde says, play some whales. I'll jam some whales for you. I'm not gonna play the exact song, but I'm gonna improvise with my feet and my hands and my butt noggin.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
I'm gonna improvise using my feet and my butt noggin.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Using my feet. Right foot plays the kick drum. Left foot plays the snare. I'm telling you the story. Even if you just don't care, I'ma give you some whales. Different whale sounds. I'ma even do some throat singing whale songs.
rails, let's race once more. Deeper than we ever go. Rails race for reasons we cannot know.
says it's time to close now. I'll be something
I'm talking about the jungle boogie. Get down with the boogie. Say,
when the clock says it's time to close now.
Radio
till you feel it, y'all.
One Guy,
Get down, y'all.
bringing the gnar from the
When
vague.
the clock says it's time to close now.
Feel the funk, y'all.
Kid, this is what it was about. 215s. Bang it. What do you see? The kids don't even know yet. See, the kids don't even know yet. 1 inch hardware. Rails.
High frequency.
No way. See, whoa. No way. The South Party board never came out.
Till you feel it, y'all. Get down, y'all. Get down.
Straight from Valhalla, 169, 40 titaniums. These things are just for good measure, gotta grab a couple of the old classics.
Feel the funk, y'all. Let it flow.
You get some trucks, some indies. Gotta snag a couple of these.
High frequency.
Silver 169 independent truck.
No way. The South Party board never came out. No way. Smirk my face.
Because I am in a candy store right now.
Till you feel.
No way. Seriously. Keys. See, the kids don't even know yet. When I was a kid, this is what it was about. No way. A coffee table. 215s. No way. A coffee table. Rollins may have been invented on a 215. No way. No way. A coffee table.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
The kids don't even know yet. Radio 1 Guy. You see, the kids don't even know yet.
Transmitting straight high, but not what you got there.
Whoopsie. Ooh. Those, my friends, were some fresh slabs.
Fresh slabs.
Gots to say, Hunter from Facebook says, next level seizure. Yes, sorry about that. We were going a little heavy on the psychedelic adventure just now. But that's kind of why we're in this business, to do a little adventure jamming.
Polywallop noodle all the way. Exclusive business.
Peter. Peter says, Facebook is shut down twice on me. That one guy must be blowing Zuck's mind. I think that's what we're doing. I think this is why they invented Facebook, for stuff like this. This is fun. Chelsea Wallace says, this, guys, this is my first experience, but I feel like I'm addicted. What even? What even? But it's fun, Chelsea.
But it's fun.
But it's fun.
But it's fun.
But it works.
But it works.
Please come back. I am in love, says Chelsea. Thank you. We feel the same about you, and you're welcome here, always. And we like getting weird, just like Tony Miller on Facebook says, get weird. Love you, brother. Well, we love you back. I agree. I think this is what bliss looks like. I think it's what it sounds like. Craig Hamrock from Facebook says, I saw you with Buckethead. What the hell is this? I know, right? I don't know either. This is just what we do every Monday. It's called Radio 1 Guy. And you're always welcome to join us for the adventures in sound and space, in lights, and in darks, and in grays. All the stuff in between, which is what it's all about, all the fun stuffs. All the fun stuff that we think is kind of weird. All of the fun creatures that we find in our beard. You know what I'm saying? Radio 1 Guy. Oh, yeah. Fun times. Me and the Mindbender, we've been doing this a while. You know, we're going to be going on a year soon of our of Radio1Guy. We started in the Vague last summer.
Bringing the gnar from the Vague.
And then once we hit the road, we developed this here green screen studio in the back of the van, in the Van Noggin. We like to call it the Van Noggin, though we are transmitting straight from the Butt Noggin.
Transmitting straight from the Butt Noggin.
Yes, we are. And yes, we will. And yes, we can. Radio1Guy. Charles says, I like this semi-Hasidic look you're cultivating, my dude. Thank you, Charles. It's not by accident. I'm trying to be a real rabbi.
Electrical rabbi.
I'm working on it.
Electrical rabbi.
I got my own rabbi I'm trying to be. Eventually. I'm actually attempting to get my rabbinical license online. There's a 6-month program, which I know seems kind of fast, but that's all the patience I really have to do this kind of thing. I only want my rabbi license so I can show them my rabbi card at the steakhouses and they let me keep my hat on. That's the only reason I'm really trying. Oh, thanks for the likes. I just saw a bunch of likes and smiley faces go up there on Facebook. Thank you, guys. Feel free, y'all, to go on the likes there. Please. Radio1Guy. Scott says, I hope this is still on when my meds kick in. Me too. Me too. The Vague Noggin. I need sleep, says Peter. I understand. Of course. If any of y'all got to go to sleep, we won't hold it against you. We know this runs late sometimes. Though we started early tonight, but only because we're on the West Coast. Oh, look at all the likes, you guys. Oh, you guys. I love it. I love it. Oh, look at them all. All the smiley faces, all the likes, all the laughs, all the all the all the all the and of course all the loves. Look at them all. Oh, you guys are getting me right in the Van Noggin.
Transmitting straight from the Butt Noggin.
Look at them all, you guys. I love it. Oh, of course, Scott. That's what the shout-out's for. Oh my God, we're getting clobbered with ooh and Oh, thanks, guys. Indubitably. Sam from Facebook says, I need to see this in person. Yes, you do. Come see it. We were always on the road, although we just did our last show last night in Phoenix, Arizona, and that's why we are in Phoenix right now in a driveway of an Airbnb running our 200-foot Ethernet cable into the house. Thank you, Matt, for your help with that. Much, 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 much appreciated. And then tomorrow we drive back to the Vague. That's Las Vegas.
Bringing the gnar from the Vague.
And that's what we'll do. Look at all these. Oh, I'm watching the likes just go crazy. You guys are so nice to us. So nice. Jeremy Ward says, Art Bell is my higher power. I agree. Art Bell, we're all thinking of you. That's for dang sure. Much, much, much missed. He's my higher power too. Big inspiration, inspirado. Ryan Hayes says, Galactic Get Down. Yes, we'll be there soon. Very, very soon. I think we're going to have a Guinness Book of World Records on our and maybe even on our the potatoes. Thank you, Eric. Yes, indubitably. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I could say the same thing about you. Radio1Guy.
Hey, that one guy. What you got there?
Fresh slabs.
Fresh slabs.
Single origin.
Naturally processed third wave, single origin V60.
All of the above. Indubitably.
Naturally processed V60, single origin third wave.
I gotta say, they do it proper here in Phoenix. They got a good one. For those of you in the know, this is the spot to go for your naturally processed V60 pour over.
V60 single origin.
Single origin. Oh, that's how we like our coffee around these parts. Good stuff, my friends. Good stuff. Radio 1 Guy. And if you want to call in, you can. Of course, we are always at 702-825-1479. Sorry. Had to adjust. Had to make a little adjustment. Space is at a premium here in the back of the van noggin. As you may or may not know, that's how we broadcast. Straight from the back of the van noggin, which is to say, we're in the back of my van where I've built a green screen studio, and we have our engine running and our air conditioning on full blast because it's actually pretty hot down here in Phoenix, which is a first. Usually we have the heat cranking because for most of this tour we've been in Minneapolis, we've been in Toronto, we've been in New York City, we've been in Boston, we've been everywhere, but I'm just giving you the Mondays. Almost everywhere. We've been everywhere, man. We've been everywhere, man. Breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Excuse me. No. Doing the warm-ups.
Single origin, third wave, V60.
Ketchup, mustard, and a hot sauce. And a hot sauce.
Indubitably, my friends. Yeah, but if you'd like to call in, we'll hear from you again. We're at 702-825-1479. Just forgot to do that. I usually take calls at the beginning, and instead we took calls in the middle. So I figured I'd take a few calls at the end, only if you're interested. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. Radio 1 Guy, because that's how we do it. To it. Whoops. How would that happen? Look at that. Radio 1 Guy. Radio 1 Guy. Hold on, we're receiving your transmission. I just gotta tune it in a little bit. Oh well, we missed you. Sorry, brother. Looked like we had a live one there. Oh well. Try again if you want, but you don't have to, but you can. Only if you want to. Radio 1 Guy. Oh, yeah. Radio 1 Guy.
Radio 1 Guy.
Ah, perfect. Is that who I think it is?
How are you today?
I'm good.
It is indeed. Yeah, you sound good. You're having a very energetic performance this evening. Loving it.
Thank you, brother. We're at the end of the tour. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jake.
Yeah, that's what I was gathering. It seems like the show last night was really energized and hot, too. I watched last night on the screen.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that was one of my favorite ones. I think I was running out of gas, and then I got my gas back. And I think last night I was
tuned in when the gas kicked back in because it was pumping.
Thanks, brother. It was feeling good. That was one of my favoritist ones, actually. You know when Jake Willis is on the phone, ladies and gentlemen, who's a fellow one-man band, kind of like myself. We played together in Chicago and had a blast. And you know what it's like when you're on stage alone. You have to kind of dig kind of deep to find the vibe sometimes. You have to look inside to find the butt noggin, just to say.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Actually, that picture in the back of the screen, it's the night in Logan Square when we did the show together.
Oh, yes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the photo we showed you of the van studio was right there in Logan Square, and Jake was actually the only guest we've ever had on the program here. He was patient enough to sit right here in the van noggin. Together we jammed, and that's on the archive if you want to look. And Jake is a fabulously talented guitar player, vocalist, and everything else is extraordinary.
I made a friend on the show tonight, too, Ashley Taylor Harris.
Aww.
She was commenting in there, and I was just looking around for places to play around Greenville, and she was commenting about Greenville. And started chatting, and we're looking for something to do over there. I'm going to be over there in July, it looks like.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah. Pretty fun.
It's nice
bringing people together, that one guy.
Ray, that's why I'm in this business. I want to bring us all together, and then we can all give each other gigs. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed, it's a wonderful thing.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I can't wait to get back to Chicago and hang out with you some more. Maybe we'll go.
Yeah, you got to come through and just hang.
Oh, I will. Maybe
we'll. A lot of the way between Tucson and the Vague, but we'll be back through here soon, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure. Oh, definitely. No, I'm making plans because there's a couple things I got to do back there. I hang out with my Logic guru when I'm there. So we'll come out and we'll hang out and I'll learn a thing or two about plugins.
I think there's very little logic in any of this.
No. There's no logic in any of it. But that's why we're in this business.
It's illogical.
Illogical, indubitably.
Yes.
That's for dang sure. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, let's get a little more of that. I like the sound of that. A little more.
Yeah, it's an Abir Zazimu from Zimbabwe.
Ooh. Oh, that sounds awesome. God, I wish we could jam like that over the phone. I wish there was a way.
You need a little Abir Zazimu in your life sometimes.
What's that?
You need a little Abir Zazimu in your life sometimes.
Oh, amen to that, brother. I couldn't agree more. Hey, let's jam. Let's try to jam a little bit real quick. I mean, I know we can do it.
All right, cool. All right, I'm going to turn the sound off completely here so it won't distract me.
Awesome.
And I'm going to listen real careful. All right, I'm listening real careful.
That was good.
Pretty vague.
From the vague.
The child of the vague.
Oh, that was nice, Jake. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Man.
Well, let's do that again sometime. Anytime. Would love to.
It should happen. Well, yeah, looking forward to you coming back to Chicago area.
Yeah, man. I'll look you up
plans.
and we'll go buy some 50-cent records over there at Dusty Grooves.
But it works, but it's fun.
Awesome, brother. If you wouldn't mind on the way out, give us a nice Jake Willis style ow. Oh, perfect, brother. Let's talk soon, my friend. Talk to you soon, my friend. Ow. Ah. Radio 1 Guy, you're on the air.
Hey, man. What's up? This is Charles. I was the guy that said you were cultivating that acidic look.
Say that one more time. Sorry,
what's up, man?
I lost you.
Sorry. Hey, I said this is Charles. I was the guy that said you were cultivating the acidic look. Man.
Oh, thank you.
Congrats
Yes,
on,
we're cultivating the Hasidic look, which is also the acidic look, because this is a bit psychedelic, which we like. But I appreciate you calling in, brother. Are you in Phoenix? Looks like you are.
Yeah, I'm Phoenix, man.
Well, that's where we are.
It's actually my first. Where are you guys at?
We're just across town. We got an Airbnb with a fast internet connection. We're actually in the back of my van here, and we have a 200-foot Ethernet cable. And our gracious host Matthew let us plug into the router in the living room, and we are cranking up our engine so we got some air conditioning, and we can power our 1,500-watt pure sine wave inverter so we can get all the power to the cameras and the lights and the computers, and we're back here rocking away in your beautiful city, and we appreciate you having us, that's for sure.
Yeah, right on, brother, man. This is cool, dude. I'm happy to be chatting with you. So, what exactly, when people call in, do you, take requests? I don't really know, honestly, too much about what it is that you do.
Oh, yeah, sometimes people request songs, but otherwise, sometimes we just chat a little bit and we make some sounds together. I kind of dub out the... Right on. I make the sounds...
I heard you, I don't mean to keep cutting you off, man. I'm sorry.
Say that one more time. You're good.
I heard you mention Art Bell. So, yes. You into Coast to Coast?
Oh, absolutely. Huge influence on me in a lot of ways, and Radio 1 Guy, of course. And I could only someday hope to aspire to be as cool as Mr. Art Bell. But yeah, absolute big influence, of course, and he will be missed. That's for sure.
Well, hey, man, thanks for chatting with me, dude, and I'll be following you, dude. If you ever get your rabbi degree, you should do weddings, man. It'd be awesome if you presided over my wedding. That would be dope.
I would be most honored. I would be most honored to preside over your wedding, and I will keep you posted, I promise. Hopefully the 6 months goes by quick. I'll have my rabbi license, and we can have a good time at your wedding.
So cool.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, man.
On the way out, could you give us a nice big ow?
Ow!
Thank you, brother. Talk to you soon. All right. Aw. You guys, this is fun. This is fun. Sorry about the spikes in volume there. I had to make a cable for my phone because I lost my good one. Because I have to plug in direct to get the vibes, so I can get the psychedelic, slogadelic, sounds, psychedelic sounds. That's what I'm trying to do. Radio 1 Guy. Jay Stevens from Facebook says, "You got to clean the dashboard of the van." Yes, we do. I tweeted about this. There was a very adorable little girl and her mom that they were walking by us as we were about to load into the gig, and she said, "Wow, Mom, look at all the garbage." Like she was impressed, and it hurt. It cut right through me because she wasn't even grossed out. She was actually impressed. I think she thought we were collecting it for an art exhibition or something. I don't know. A couple of weird bearded dudes in the front of a van with tons of garbage piling up on the dashboard. As you can imagine, not pretty. No, sir, indeed. Radio 1 Guy. Mr. Fister 12345 on our Twitch channel asks, do you eat good food in Chicago? The answer is yes, we do. The Mindbender found us a quite awesome find. We went to Taco in a Bag in Chicago that was actually opened by professional endurance eaters. What do you call them? What do you call them again? When you're a competitive eater, competitive eater, and one of the heavyweights was there when we got there. And Mindbender was a big fan. And one of my fondest memories, which was watching Mindbender fanboy out on the competitive eater and ask him all kinds of questions. You could tell he's been wanting to know for a while. Radio1Guy, you're on the air. I think. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. This is McDaniel.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello. I was just wondering if you've ever heard of Slim Jesus.
That's different than Slim Shady. But I don't know. I think.
Yes, it is Slim Jesus. He is the white gangster robber.
I like it. You had me at hello. Absolutely.
Well, have you ever considered running your van
off of generated diarrhea?
Yeah, but I don't quite get the, what do you call it? The mileage, or I don't get the, it doesn't do good with the pure sine wave inverter. It makes it sputter, for lack of a better description.
So are you telling me that it splatters crap out of your muffler?
More about out of the butt noggin.
Out of the butt noggin, okay. Well, what is the power of the butt noggin? Can you explain that to me?
Well, no, it's
straight from the butt noggin.
I'm more talking about the butt noggin and butt noggin. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. The butt noggin in all of us, which of course.
Can you explain? Can you go over the history of the butt noggin?
Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but
yes.
Probably not.
Well, actually, there's more to the butt noggin than meets the eye. It's a concept that I'm not ready to completely unveil, because there's lots of inner workings and inner secrets and inner joys, of course. But all will be revealed, and it's definitely going to be fun.
But it's fun.
Did you somehow conjoin the butt noggin with Slim Jesus?
I think anything's possible, my friend. We live in a world where anything's possible. If we can dream it, we can do it. And I appreciate the inspiration. If you wouldn't mind giving us a nice big ow. Thank you, my friend, for calling in. We appreciate it so much. All you guys, all you great calls tonight, we appreciate deeply. Let me see one thing here. Just gotta make sure. Ooh, it's actually later than it's supposed to be. We told our gracious Airbnb host we'd cut it off an hour ago. That's okay. He's a musician himself, and actually we got turned on to this Airbnb by the good folks at the Valley Bar, which is where we played last night in Phoenix, Arizona. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate you guys calling in, and I appreciate you guys loving in. Thank you guys so much. Radio1Guy, please join us every Monday. We'll be here every Monday. I think we're going to try to stick to 7 p.m. Pacific, so that would be 7 to 8 to 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Radio1Guy. I love you guys. I really do. Thanks for sticking with us, too. If this is your first time, welcome. If this ain't your first time, thank you for tuning in every Monday. We did this on the road. This was the last day of the tour today. Technically yesterday, but technically today, but technically yesterday. 4 months, 74 shows. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Mindbender, coming in hot, coming in strong, rocking it all day, all night. Radio 1 Guy's way we roll. And I'd like to thank you guys for all the love and support, all the nice words, all the likes on Facebook. Thank you guys. That's very sweet. Very sweet. Thank you, Caleb. Caleb says, thank you.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Yes, James, we'll give away. We're going to do the giveaways. We'll start them next week because we still owe 3 different people pins. And I think I'm going to mail them from my post office box up the street from the actual place where we're going to be going tomorrow, which is where we live, which is the place we haven't been in 4 months. So I'll get all that together. So thank you guys. Once again, Steve, thank you. Kyle, Earth's Moon, Chili Plays, Mr. Finster 12345, Tinker Rat, all our friends on Twitch, American Voyager, Strassionic, Earth's Moon. Of course, all our friends on YouTube. Thank you, Noon. Thank you, all our friends on Facebook, all our friends on Twitter. Oh, look at the likes, they're coming in again. You guys. Oh, we love it. Yeah, I'll come to Reno. Don't you worry about that. We got lots to do, lots of plans, lots of things, lots of fun times. Jimbo, love you, brother. And we will see you soon too, my friend. We got plans. We're making projects. We're doing things. We're coming up hot. We're coming in short. Old school's the new school. And the old school is the radio.
Transmitting straight from the vein.
Oops, sorry about that. But anyway, one more time. And here... And he says, slap that boot before you gots to go. I'll do it for you guys real quick. That's it. Thank you guys. Once again, Radio 1 Guy, bringing the gnar from the vague.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Thank you, friends. And as always,